leaders, depending on their bloodline, the character, the blood, yet control, and yet control them since the beginning of history, which is his story. Not all left on the gate, okay? It goes back to Babylon, it was by the Sumerians, the Egyptian pharaohs, the Roman Empire. We're coming, leaders, depending on their bloodline, the character, the blood, yet control, and yet control them since the beginning of history, which is his story. Not all left on the gate, okay? It goes back to
and we're enslaved by the government. Our parents signed our birth certificates, handed us over to this company, United Kingdom PLC. You know, and we're worth, our own little piece of this country is worth something. They've taken that away from us. We're enslaved by that. We're owned by the bankers. If the government defaults on their payments, who have they got as backer to cover that loan? Us, the people. We're enslaved. Why should we be enslaved? Why we're the only species on the planet that has to pay to live here, for God's sake? We're the only species that needs to pay money to live in this planet, on this planet. It's insane. The whole thing is insane. And nobody sees it. The media refuses to cover it. And people sit at home watching their TVs, they see nothing of it and they don't care. They're just going about their business. They have lives to live. They're desperately trying to get food on the table for their families. Most people are on very low wages. How can they fight? They have nothing to fight with apart from putting on a mask and standing up and saying, this is us, we are the people you're supposed to be representing.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You're welcome, thank you.
Good answer.
What you hate you become. No more hating, that's just gonna cause a lot of frustration. New information, new vibration, new civilization. I don't need this mask. I don't need this mask. We're all one. You can't stop this, you can't rush this, you can't touch this. Force inside, feel the source, feel the course. New source, fifth dimension. Please don't question. Truth's inside, who's gonna guide? Heart, force, settle with the source, settle with the course, settle with...
Talk about the money wise. I'm on less than 20 grand a year and I'd pay 20% tax. Apple, that is a billion turnover company, has to pay 1.9% tax.
What's all that about?
What's all that about?
So you feel the 99% are being left out?
99% are being oppressed by the 1%.
Why do we pay, the poorest people pay 20% tax, while the richest people pay 1% tax, or less, don't even pay it? Why, my friend? Why?
Hello people, thank you for coming here tonight. How many of you have actually been affected by social services in this country? Put your hands up. Right, well, social services is my friend here, and other people around me, I'll tell you, they're stealing children to meet adoption targets. Our soldiers, rightly or wrongly, in Afghanistan. I disagree with a pointless war that we cannot win and serves no purpose. But them soldiers are serving their country and they're having their children stolen by parasites and the future risk of emotional harm. And by God, I am full of hatred for them people and total respect for the soldiers. Now I have an issue with social services in this country that steal kids from decent parents and then give them to paedophiles to abuse. Now while I am full of hatred for them, I say this: peaceful rebellion, unity in numbers. We protest, we think freely, and we tell them how it really is. This is the 21st century, and we're quite capable of thinking intelligently and making them decisions, and we don't want these people in power. Who am I? I am V. You are V. Expect us!
More lyrics, plenty of that, plenty of room for chit chat. This ain't a mantra, this ain't a mantra. Articulate like not robotic, apprehend or pretend, resurrect to the end. Taking jurisdiction is his fact, is it fiction? Taking jurisdiction is his fact. Yeah, it's fact, not fiction. Looking at the world, look inside of a cage. Where's the cause of all this raise? The truth's feasible. That's why we gotta keep it pleasable. This is the ability, fast move agility. Send never plunder when your thoughts are like thunder. True power, your heart's deep under. Here today, then we gone tomorrow. Trying to lead the world with the minimal sorrow. Guide you, truth's gonna guide you. Big zoo on the way, what you gonna guide you? Woo! 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 Just go out. Woo! 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 Vibration. Woo! 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 New mantra, not banter, bringing the truth. Truth-seeking rebel, that's me on Google. Found by Bevel. What? Yeah, truth is inside you. Truth's gonna guide you. Realize the force inside you. No, we're not taking this corruption. This police state, no, this eruption. It's about to fall. Can't you tell? Hear this call. It's time to start rising and realizing anonymous force. Now we know we're realizing force. Source. Settle with the course. Settle with the source. Settle with the hardcore. Hardcore. Realign to the time. We've all got to love. Now's the time. No more fear. Make that clear. Really simple. Blue with the red pill. Blue with the red pill. Anonymous. Now we're gliding. You can't stop this force. 2012 here, it's time of course. Time for the lift, time for the gift, time for the shift, intuitive force.
What time are we marching up to Parliament? What time will we declare our independence?
Red pill, red pill, real thrill. You are Neo, you are the one, you are the dawn, you are the force, you are the course. Realign to the time, yes, of course. Like Grand National, true, substantial, that's right here.
No, this isn't just about the laws, this is about freedom, yeah? This is about rising up and taking a stand before it's too late, before our children get covered in debt, before we're all just locked up and thrown away as sheep. So when you march to Parliament, you better make some fucking noise! I'll be fucking disappointed!
Telling you next. Some say it's madness, love crazy mentality, endless, endlessly searching for madness.
More lies, realize
things have been getting on top of me recently. Honestly, some of the shit promises they've given me have got to be broken. I'm submitted anonymously. No one's above me. I'm the one pushing equality, and I feel I gotta be before I'm long gone and they've forgotten.
Not conform dance.
Probably block it.
All of us was gonna dance.
Monotony because it's boring.
That's simple. 7 billion across the world.
It's just
gonna dance. We're not saying Tony Blair's a murderer. He is sport. We're not gonna do the red pill, just start now realizing anonymous gliding. You can't stop this war. 2012 here, it's time of course. Time for the lift, time for the gift, time for the shift, intuitive force.
The New World Order!
No time for spin doctors' medicine. Cooked up by the government, selling me some cover, sponsored information, like up in the shopping mall. Nothing but another drug, a license they can buy and sell. I don't mind dying, but I don't mind dying. I don't mind dying, 'cause when that call it comes, I will be ready for war. SWAT apologist, desperate for an incident. Real estate assassins, assessing my predicament. My dollar bills dependent upon it being in their interest. Lord, I don't mind dying. I don't mind dying. I don't mind dying. When that call it comes, I will be ready for war. There is power in blood, justice in the soul. When that call it comes, I will be ready for war. Power in blood, justice in the soul. When that call it comes, I will be ready for war.
Raise my sword upright to the bright and shining light. Stained crimson red with the blood of the unredeemed. And I cut them limb from limb, and I dash all their kith and kin. You know their bodies I will bury in the deep, because there's power in the blood. There's power in the blood.